Welcome to the stream. Yeah, look how dark it is in here. Keep it short, because I got some fucking demon face to punch. I hope that's why you're here. If you're here for any other reason than demon face punching, you're gonna be disappointed. But if you're here to watch me punch demon face and probably die, okay, maybe that will also happen. Let's find out. We're gonna play a little Diablo 3. Little Diablo Steve. Speaking of whom, hello.
Hello.
There we are. How's it going?
Good. I'm here. I'm set.
Yeah, you're excited to punch some demon face with me?
God, yeah.
All right. How do we make this work? I have a hardcore seasonal,
awesome,
artisanal level 1 monk with no shirt on.
Yep. So I will invite you to a party.
Okay, cool.
Invite to party. You are currently busy, and therefore I cannot invite you
How
to a party.
how am I busy? I'm not even doing anything.
Jerk.
Ah, Blizzard. Okay, game settings? How do I... God, I haven't played this game in such a long time.
Down in the lower right in the friends list, you gotta go, like, set your status.
Okay, I tried to invite you. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Check.
Oh, what's up?
Now
we're
so start game.
We're so sexy.
You should go into game settings and set it to hard.
Okay.
And then we'll do adventure mode.
Alrighty, hard adventure mode. Everything look correct?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
It does.
Alright, let's fucking do this thing.
So we'll start off with some simple stuff to get up to like level 10 or so, and then we'll roll.
Okay. When we start, I'm gonna just reduce the game volume so people can hear you a little better, I think.
Cool.
The party.
Just checking on my chat here. I've got you
okay.
on the screen. How's my in-game sound compared with my voice sound? Is my cast some spells and talk at the same time so that you guys can see what that's like. All right. Good.
Okay. There we go. There you go. You're a little louder.
Cool. All right. So let's go to Act 1.
Okay.
Because it's much easier for like starting characters. So
how do we do that?
You just like hit M to open your map, and then you can click the little minus.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
No TRISTRAM. Bloop.
Yeah, let's do the Cemetery of the Forsaken, the Jar of Souls bounty.
Okay.
Mouse clicking is the loudest. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of clicking. There's not a lot either of us can do about that.
Yeah, it is Diablo.
It's Diablo.
I've aimed my microphone away from my clicking hand, but if you're here to listen to anything other than clicking and bad voice acting, well.
Oh yeah.
So it's funny because I think the last time that I played this game, like really with any amount of shut up, Deckard, with any amount of seriousness was God, when they released it for the PS3, I played so much of that version.
On the PS3?
Yeah, Emily and I would like do multiplayer, and we played a ton.
I have no skills. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can hold left click down. That's like a skill, right?
Yep. Now I have a slow ray. Ray of Frost.
God, I love the lasers. I always did the like double heat beam. That shit was the best.
Heat beam.
Yeah, like you get it later, but that's like the
I know what you're talking about.
The two lasers. That shit was great.
Oh, here it is, the Jar of Souls.
I don't believe it. A trap.
No shit, it's a trap. Where's Peter Dinklage while we fight off these waves?
Yeah, right.
So actually, some of the voice acting in this game was good, but like the dude that plays the Templar hireling was just like so god awful.
No, he's so good.
I mean,
in a
he's
terrible way.
Yeah, terrible, but like
terribly good.
Talking about John Dar.
Yeah. John Dar.
Yeah.
You were a Templar, John Dar.
John Dar. Who is that guy, and how do we get to be best friends with him?
Yeah, I know, right? How do we get him on roleplay?
Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like Cormac, that's the guy's name. Yeah.
I need spirit. My strength
spirit.
has increased. Wow.
I think that they need to introduce like a Templar, like a Protoss type Templar as a Diablo character, and then have his.
God.
Oh yeah, eggs. Actually, scary.
That's a lot of Skeletors.
And then have his resource be Vespian gas, so that they can be like, I need more Vespian gas. We require more Vespian gas.
There's always Heroes, right? I think Heroes is the space for that kind of silliness now.
Let's kill Tartus.
Okay. I just don't want to get electrocuted.
He's a little sour.
Tartus. Well, I got a thing. What is it? It's a belt.
Cool. I'm gonna explode ourselves. Done. We are the best.
It's a reptilian belt of something.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I got pants now. I'm like a real grown-up.
All right, I got some stuff. I got
grown-up
some
pants.
skills. I got like a halter top, pants, axe, gloves. Shit, that bow is so much better. Fuck. Cool. Okay.
Hold on, my game sounds still a little loud. One sec.
Right on.
Down to 20% with you, Diablo. There you go.
PS3 version was arguably better than the computer version. Yep.
Yeah, I actually really like. It felt different though. Like it felt. I don't know. Like it had the dodge,
like
that like dodge action, and yeah, it was a little gauntlet-y. And you could play. I think you could play up to 4 players like in one room. And that was what made it. That was what made it really fun, right? Was the like sitting next to someone and like wrecking face.
Yep. We should go to the Fields of Misery next, Adam.
Oh, that sounds great. Those sound like a great place to go.
Yep. Everybody should love to live in the Fields of Misery.
Hi, Tyrael. How come you're not as good in Heroes as you used to be? What's your problem? Okay,
really, it was all downhill from Diablo 2 for him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right. Fields of Misery.
We gotta find the Scavenger's Den and enter it.
Yeah, spin kicks, motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I always love these goat dudes. Like, you know, it's funny because this.
Check it out, Gem Hoarder.
Oh shit.
Kill it. Ignore everything else.
I don't have any special things yet. I can't do shit. Come here, you fuck.
Everybody get frozen. Good.
There we go.
Don't die.
Look at all those gems. I was gonna say something before I got all excited about gems. Well, I can't remember what it was, so it doesn't matter.
It's terrible.
I can't click and talk at the same time.
That is not what we are built to do.
It's true. Oh my god, the notification is so tiny. Adorable. I moved for setting up the overlay. I didn't test the Twitch alerts, and the little wizard when people resubscribe is so little. It's tiny.
Nice, awesome. Actually, I need to like move my camera a little bit because now that I see my screen layout, I can in fact put my camera on the top of the chat window. Game.
Yeah, I just checked mine in the bottom line.
Everybody get frozed.
Oh shit! It's a yellow thing.
It's a rare. Ow. Now you're hurting me.
Yeah, get punched, fucking guy.
Oh my god. Oh damn it. Minions. And not the cute yellow kind.
I mean, that one was yellow, and I'm sure cute to
True,
some
yeah.
people.
It's one of those shitty yellow minions.
Ooh, I think a banana.
Face punching. Are you is Action Movie World at all on your radar? Adam?
I know of its existence, but have not played it. It's like
It's Apocalypse World for an action movie.
right. So it's a little like Feng Shui-esque.
I don't know Feng Shui.
Feng Shui is I think it's by Atlas. It's actually kind of old now. It's like the first edition came out in the early '90s, I think, and it's basically like a Hong Kong action movie, like RPG, and it's all built around like sort of action movie tropes.
Cool.
Alright, let's kill these guys, and then I got some new shit I need to approach.
Yeah, ditto. So the deal with it is like you choose your actor and his playbook. So you've got like the Yeller, who's just like Arnold Schwarzenegger yelling all the time, for example.
Yeah.
And then you choose the kind of movie that you're making as well.
Interesting.
So you're playing your actor and also your character. So there's a little bit
right.
of
It's a little meta
in there. Yeah.
Cool. I can dig it.
Yeah, but like we made a movie called Dragon Kicker.
Nice. Oh yeah, you little frog guy, get wrecked. I do like that. I like that adventure mode just stripped out all pretense of this game having any kind of plot whatsoever, and was just like,
and
no,
made
you just
it
fucking click the shit out of some stuff. Don't worry about it. Stop freaking out. Should I change my abilities or do I don't? I feel like it's not even worth like thinking about build for a while. Like just being like, nah, I'll just use whatever they give me.
Oh hey, look. 25% bonus XP shrine. All right, let's get into that den of scavengers.
I love XP bonuses. Is that thing where you get the yellow healing potions that make you shoot white lightning stuff still a thing? What are those called?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I want that. Let's get those.
I don't know what they're called, but they're still there.
Oh, yeah, I gotta equip my rune. What's my fucking skills? S. Of course.
Do I have a rune?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, charge blast. Awesome.
Yeah, thunder crap. Okay, fists of thunder. All right, let's go enter the dragon. Oh yeah, there it is. Hot shit. Nephilim Valor. Of course it is. Why would it be called anything that I could remember?
Yeah. Well, you know, this game is all about the Nephilim.
I like how, and I think this is a thing that just like happens because of the way that like games get written, but like it's just Nephilim is like literally just like a term from the Bible. Like it's not like they didn't make anything up. They're just like, yeah, we're just gonna take this word. But I think in the Bible it meant like weird giant mutants basically. Like the Nephilim were like half demons or whatever, which I guess, or half angels, which is still sort of true. But but they were like misshapen horrors.
Awesome.
Oh, what? I failed to equip the rune? What? But I clicked the thing.
It's probably because you were in combat.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah, that's kind of lame.
Alright, let's try it again.
A fleeting shrine.
Thunderclap, accept. Close. Did it happen this time? Yeah, I did it. Okay, look, I got it.
Whoop. I'm
I
watching.
did it this time. Okay.
Okay, good. Good job. Well done.
Way to click.
I'm proud of
Thank you.
of you. Who can speak after you've eaten 2
just give me all this stuff.
The gold explosion.
What? Light yellow items. What do those mean?
Light yellow? I mean, there's only yellow.
Okay, then I have just yellow. They look lighter than I'm used to. All right. Like a pale lemon.
Pale lemon.
Yeah, like off-white. What's an off-white item do?
Disappoint you.
It's like kind of beige. I got this beige sword.
Yeah. We should start using pastel colors in games.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah. Good.
Oh, what level item is this? Oh, it's periwinkle.
Lime zest.
Just start naming items after like lipstick colors.
Yeah.
Sassy orange. Oh yeah.
Pungent purple.
Burrowing leper.
So close.
Can I give you items? Because I think I have some like int stuff I don't want
we
or
can trade
need.
back and forth between each other.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
Yes. Get fully wrecked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, punching and kicking.
Super lame.
Zor the Ancient.
Like, I wonder what his story was. Like, I wish you could, like it would be cool if each monster dropped, like, a little history of themselves. Each named monster.
They'd have to be randomly
like,
randomly generated in the same way that the name is. So just like different different paragraphs or sentences to make up a randomized story. That'd be kind of funny actually.
Okay, the Caverns of Aranay.
Okay. How do I TP to player? The Caverns of
And let's see what I
Ariania.
got.
Okay, let me see if I think I have. Hold on, let's equip this other sword here. Magic pants. Maybe I'm wearing the intelligence items that I picked up. Yeah, I think I am.
So chat, I'm thinking once we hit level 10, we'll start doing like rifts instead. And that'll
Yeah,
gear
that's
us
a
up
good
really well as we go.
Yeah, I want those sweet, whatever the equivalent of perps are. Greens, I guess, oranges.
Oranges. I think we call them legs.
Old legendaries. Yeah. Boom,
So
good
I've been
punch.
playing some hardcore Diablo with another friend of mine every once in a while, and like he was really reluctant. He was like, "Nah, dude, I'm playing softcore and I'm already level 70 and I've got like 80 Paragon levels. I'm playing on Torment 4 and it's ridiculous. Nobody could ever do this on hardcore." And I was like, "All right, dude, let's try it because this game isn't fun without hardcore." He was like, "Okay, fine." So we played and we got to like level 11, and then I was like, "Okay, Ian, this is a molten guy, so don't stand in front of exploding water." He's like, "Steven, I've played every Blizzard game since like the dawn of time. Blizzard's entire thing is don't stand in the fire. I'm not gonna stand in the fire, Steven."
Don't stand in the fire unless you are supposed to stand in the fire, because sometimes there's stuff you need to stand in or you'll die.
So the monster we were fighting was not only molten but also frozen.
Oh yeah, good.
Got his little frozen orbit novas, and I was like, "All right, we got to move out of these things." And then he got frozen by them, and then a bunch of them died, and then they all.
For us.
And it was
so
like level
bogus.
12, and then I laughed really hard because it was sad.
I still want to do that. Like, I don't know how we would set it up, but that like hardcore mode. You know, like
D&D.
D&D, yeah, like you play, and if your character dies, that's it. Get out of here.
Gone. Yep.
Yeah. Last character standing. What was that? Oh, we're freeing them.
Yeah,
and...
the dude TPing out. I like how you can only use Town Portal if you're not in a cocoon.
Yeah.
Oh shit, a gem hoarder. No, oh god, kill it. Get
Okay,
him.
I'm gonna try. I don't have
that
any,
guy.
like... There it is. Yeah, get this fucking guy.
I'm just gonna sit on him with Freezing Ray. Freezing Ray, be slow. Get back here. Oh my gosh, damn it.
Oh, what the fuck? Spiders, stop body blocking me.
I know, right? I don't even care about you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me all this
Loose.
serpent protector. Oh, reusable parts.
Yep. Those are actually really valuable now.
It's good to know that we're ecologically sound.
They come from deconstructing white items.
Mm-hmm.
Because you eventually just stop picking up white items entirely.
Right. Like they stop dropping, or we just ignore them?
Yeah, you just
Like-
ignore them because there's
Ooh,
so much
magic
yellow
hat.
and blue.
Got magic hat and a different kind of pants. That's not as good. Okay. My pants. Oh, hello, a toxic lurker. Oh, we just killed 4chan.
Har har har.
Har 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 har.
Stutter step. Stutter step.
So last
Stutter
night,
step, my throat.
we were playing Dungeon World.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
I once like at one point I had to come up with a random monster on the fly, and it ended up being quite West Marches-esque.
Yes.
It was like a giant daddy longlegs spider, but it had like the face and like sort of body of like a human baby.
Yeah.
And then at the ends of all of its like spider legs were little fat baby hands.
God, yes.
Yeah, it was so good.
That's awesome.
You're welcome, Herpes Tornado, and I'm sorry about your name. Herpes Tornado was concerned that the game might still be a little loud, so I turned it down, for which Herpes Tornado was thankful.
Ah, excellent. It's good to accommodate herpes tornadoes. Which
I'm here for you, Tornado of Herpes.
apparently it's better to pick up items when they're yellow because you can convert mats in the Canai's cube It's the new season 4 item.
Ooh, I love cubes.
Yep, cubes are good.
Oh,
Apparently,
shit.
it's like the better original Horadric cube. That was too powerful. So
The real
they
ultimate
hid it away.
OG cube.
Yeah. Like, I kind of, like, I looked at that, I was like, alright, Blizzard, like, it's clear you phoned this one in, okay.
It's a more different, slightly better kind of cube.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think I would have appreciated it more if they'd made it like a tetrahedron.
I was about to
instead.
say, like, please recover the grammatical tetrahedron.
Yeah, exactly.
It's greater than the Horadric cube.
Except, no, they just made it a cube.
Yeah, Horadric sphere, Horadric
The Horadric
square
were just
prism.
obsessed with cubes.
Yeah,
basically.
rando cubes.
Yeah.
Hyper
Dice, I think, perhaps. Because really, it's a cube of random effects.
Ah, yeah, Null Void.
Null Void the Horror.
Thanks,
So, like, what makes him the Horror? How did he become the leader of this little troop of Khazra here?
Of Goatmen? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he's so horrific.
I feel like maybe he, called out his tribal leader after, like, the tribal leader took some decision that was really disastrous for the tribe. And Null Void was, like, the one that everybody rallied around when, like,
So is that
tribe was
what we're
having
gonna do
problems.
now? Every time we fight a yellow, we'll just take turns making a
we have
backstory
to,
for
we have
it.
to tell the story of these guys that were murdering.
Okay, cool. The Horadric Rhombus.
Yeah, the name that the cube derives from Kana is what is it, like the middle name of it's the middle name of one of the Blizzard devs who passed away. So like I have no problem with that name, and actually I think that name is cool. But
It's the fact that it's a cube. That's the
Horadric
problem.
cube, Kanai's cube, like come on Blizzard, use some other shapes here.
Ice cube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vulture Claw Kick. There you go.
All right, cool. So now we'll do Halls of Agony level 2.
Okay.
Best halls.
Best, most agonizing halls.
Cool.
Ooh.
Oops.
We have just arrived in Tristram.
Shut up, Leoric.
All right, let's know. Kill these things.
That's a great plan.
The Halls of Agony are awesome because they're super dense. There's a bazillion monsters all over the place all the time. Just don't get killed.
I have endeavored to do such a thing.
Wow.
I feel like the Halls of Agony is like overselling it a little. I don't feel very agonized.
I feel pretty agonized. It's those OP monks right from level 1.
The Halls of Antigone. Alright. Ooh, speed boots.
Hey, wooden door. Look at all these guys. I'm just gonna freeze them and then blast them. Blast, blast, blast.
Blast
Power sucks. The woman who did the voice for the female wizard is a really famous voice actress. And I don't remember.
Jennifer Hale?
I mean, that sounds kind
Chances are pretty good that it's Jennifer Hale. Does it sound kind of like FemShep?
I don't actually know. Because I've never played with FemShep.
What?
I've never played with any Shep. I've never played Mass Effect.
Okay, that's slightly more acceptable than playing Mass Effect and using the male shepherd.
Yes.
Fair enough. Like, it's just funny because like, it's not even about the fact that he's a dude. It's just that Jennifer Hale is a way better voice actor than the guy who plays like Manship.
Manship. Wow.
Yeah, like I feel like there's Shepherd and then there's Manship, which is the alternate slightly inferior version. Oh, it's Grey Delisle, right? That's why you recognize
Yeah, Grey Delisle. Yep. Yeah. Who is super famous and has done like a ton of stuff for a ton of things. She's in like some cartoons.
I feel like there's a voice actor that does a bunch of video game stuff. Who I want to say he's like the voice actor that does Winnie the Pooh, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, like or Tigger at least, like something like that, like a really popular like, kids character.
Right. Yeah.
But is in a bunch of games.
That sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, good. Now we're level 10 and we can start not sucking.
So for Roller Coaster Tycoon, are you guys gonna hire some like you know, really expensive actor to do voiceover.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I hear Peter Dinklage is available now.
That's what we need. We need Nolan North.
See,
Because there's a serious heavy story mode in there.
yeah, totally. The thing actually I really like about Nolan North is that he is he's a really versatile voice actor. Like his Penguin from the Arkham games, there's no way you could tell it was him. Like he's just like
Yeah, that's the really impressive thing about really good voice actors, like Mark Hamill. Oh,
yeah, right. Yeah, Jim Cummings, that's the dude, and he's Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, and then a bunch of stuff in video games.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yay, one of these guys. They
Oh,
suck.
Snot Knob. Oh, that's not a good. Oh, he's
What's the deal with
Leoric's.
Snot Knob?
He's Leoric's Royal Jester. Okay. Which
Okay.
explains why he's kind of dressed like Leoric.
Yeah.
I do
he's
not.
making fun of him.
Sot Knob. Okay, so like he's a drunk, not that.
Snot Knob, not Snot
Snot
Knob.
Knob. Snot Knob would be a whole other disgusting name.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that guy just came with like his backstory built in. He's Leoric, King Leoric's Jester. We don't even need to do anything for that guy.
Yeah. Disappointing. All right, let's keep going.
Ooh, that chest looks important.
The halls of Agony are a good place to be. And then we'll do Halls of Agony level 3. And then we'll do some rifts.
Yeah.
Look at that. Nope, that's Halls of Agony level 1. Alright, teleporting down to the Halls of Agony level 3.
Okay.
Yeah, my chat's talking about the show or the movie I Know That Voice. Which is an awesome movie about voice acting. It's super cool.
Has fallen over the manor we now call home.
Yeah, voice acting is a strange thing. For a brief time between high school and university, I considered getting into it. But I was like, it's just like so much random chance. Like,
Yes, yes.
even if you're an amazing voice actor, it's like, I mean, I think this is true of any kind of acting job, in that your early stuff, it's all about who your friends are, and like who you can get introduced to, and like,
Yep.
it's the hustle, right?
Yep, totally. But to be honest, I see some parallels between that and what's happened to us
It's
recently.
That is true.
Because it's like,
I mean, in a way, we're already kind of doing that. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
But like, my entire involvement with streaming D&D online is because of a random tweet I saw. And then, and then also randomly having a job on a Warhammer title that I could parlay into running Dark Heresy for JB.
Yeah, that's true.
I heard something really great once, like a couple of years ago, which is that luck is what preparation meets opportunity, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is too is that like there's this idea, this sort of outmoded idea that like just like working hard and being dedicated to the thing that you like is like how you just get by in the world.
Yeah,
right?
that's not enough.
It's totally not even that. It's like you just have to be like waiting to spring like your attack on opportunity when it walks by to be like, I see a thing that I could turn into a thing, and then just jump on it and stab it to death.
Yep, attack.
Metaphorically. I mean, hopefully not literally.
Yeah, but like I think people look at that and say like, oh, I can make myself successful if I do these things, and it's like, well, kind of not really, and you kind of have to like take the success that comes to you, rather than chasing a specific success. Like, I think you can, and maybe it'll work, but that's also perhaps a way for some serious frustration.
Well, I think that work hard and everything will be fine is sort of the false ethos of the American dream, right? It's like that's what people want. That's what you want people to think, especially if you're their boss.
Yes.
Because that's what propagates the system, right? Like that's what keeps people like thinking like, oh, all I have to do is like I could be the CEO of this company.
Just a couple more years and then.
Yeah, but it's like, no, dude, you will never be the CEO because there's a whole bunch of other stuff that happened to make that possible.
Yep.
Good thing that's not how Diablo works.
And also, like, the
I can
message
just
here
click
also.
things, and then I'll be glorious. Hard work is 100% of it.
Yep, that's good. That's why it's so good. But, like, I think the other message there is, like, keep your eye out for opportunity that's outside of what you expected to get.
Yeah.
Because like I never expected to be doing this.
You didn't ask for this?
Yeah, I never asked for this, which apparently is the perfect cosplay.
I feel like it is. That Photoshop certainly made it convincing.
That was really good. If you all missed it and you don't know what Adam and I are talking about, yesterday Atari released a video that was behind the scenes for Roller Coaster Tycoon World, and it's awesome. And there's like a section that I talk about. So someone took that and they were like, Steve looks just like Adam Jensen, and they photoshopped Adam Jensen's beard onto me. And then someone else took that and photoshopped Adam Jensen's like
weird cyber sunglasses,
cyber glasses onto me, and like tint shifted the color of the picture yellow, and it was like spot on, perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, deface that coffin.
That's right. Get fucked, coffin. Skill feels really weak. Like, I understand I'm dealing a small amount of damage to a large number of enemies, but I'd rather deal a huge amount of damage to every enemy in my path. Ow. These dudes and their stupid jump attacks. You know, like, when you look at how the enemies fight here, you think, oh, this is really easy. Like, you know, they just have a big slam attack.
Yeah.
But when you actually try to make an enemy that does that, and that feels right, and feels like something you can react to, it's really tough. It's like, oh, how long do you need the warm-up for the slam to be? And
yeah,
like,
the kinetics of a game are really tricky to pull off. I think about that a lot in Heroes, because they all the characters move at the same rate, right? Like if you're unmounted or mounted, you move the same speed as every other mounted or unmounted character. But I mean, like barring buffs or whatever. But certain characters like Leoric, because of the animation, feel way slower or feel way faster. Because like if the character's animated to look like they're taking 3 steps for every one that every other character takes, they're gonna feel like they're moving a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Before we fight the boss, I want to take a second to just like equip shit. Because I've just been like click mashing my way through and ignoring the fact that I got a bunch of abilities.
Blam. Blam. Yep, definitely.
Okay, there we go. Let's step here.
Oh, I got a ring. Woot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got some new shit. All right. Let's equip that passive.
Ooh, do I want to regenerate 4 life
Obviously,
per second?
resolve. Doy.
Yeah, I do. 107.1% damage. That's good.
Alright. Oh, ring the mystic bell. Well, I'll use that later. Actually, I guess we're only fighting one dude, so let's see.
Yeah.
Charge through enemies, deadly roundhouse kick. I'll try the
I'll look at all my
bell
things. Arcane torrent.
Multiple enemies, teleport, and rapid punches. Okay, I think this should probably do it. We don't need healing, do we?
No.
I'm just gonna blind these guys. Okay.
Like, okay. Here's a stupid thing. This is stupid. So Ray of Frost, right? It projects a beam of frozen ice that blasts enemies within 5 yards of the first enemy for 430% weapon damage, and it also slows their movement. That's the basic effect. It increases by 405% weapon damage every second, up to a maximum total of 1,240% weapon damage. It costs 16 arcane power. Okay, compared directly with Arcane Torrent, which also costs 16 arcane power, is also a channeled thing. It deals 400% weapon damage instead of 430%. It doesn't slow enemies, and it increases by 305% every second instead of 405% every second to a maximum of 1010 weapon damage instead of 1240 weapon damage. Ray of Frost is clearly better in every possible way. Why did you do that, Blizzard?
False choices, man. That's why.
There is no choice there.
I accept.
Yep, I accept your challenge.
Fresh meat.
Stupid cutscene.
How do we have? We can get out of the cutscene. There it is. Okay.
It's time.
Aw, Butchie.
Butchie.
Little Butchmo, come here, buddy.
He's just like hanging out. He's like, ah, I'm just gonna like, ow, stab me.
No, get out of here. I know you're cutting tricks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dashing strike is the shit. No, you can't hit me.
I'm just gonna sit here and beam of frost forever and ever.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Beams of frost. The backstory of the Butcher is the best backstory. He's just a random dude who sat in the dungeons for a long time cutting things into pieces.
I love that he's stuck around. Like I love that he's in this game. I always liked the Butcher fight.
Yeah.
And actually, now that I think about it, like I think that I played Diablo 1 probably the most on PS1 for the exact same reason of the PS3 one. Like my little brother and I would play, like, you know, same room co-op all the time, like crazy with Diablo 1.
So like, let's talk about the Butcher, right? Because like, it's a very sort of built boss fight, but I think that this fight lacks a lot of the intense pressure of meeting the Butcher in Diablo 1 and even Diablo 2. In that, like in the previous games, you'd just sort of be wandering through a dungeon and you'd click on a door and then you'd be in a place where there's like blood everywhere and torture implements and some dude starts like rushing after you and just wrecking your face. And there wasn't this like build up and there wasn't this sort of like that fight didn't use different mechanics from the rest of the game. So like for me, it felt a lot more threatening to meet with Butchers in the previous.
I mean, the Butcher's not a surprise after that first time you meet him, right? Like in this, he's a like you said, a very prepared sort of like, okay, get ready for the Butcher. Here comes the Butcher, because they gotta hype it up, right? Because it's like, oh my god, the Butcher, sweet. I remember that guy. Okay, I'm gonna throw away all this bullshit because.
Sweet, look at all those yellows.
Yeah, I can't carry any of these.
Yellies.
You know, so they kind of have to like ramp up to it. I think that the earlier games were a little bit more like sort of Soulsian in that they were like, uh-oh, here comes a boss fight. Oh, it's a boss fight time. And then like you just had to, oh, not enough inventory space.
You just had to deal with it.
Just had to handle it, and you didn't have time to prepare, and that was part of the sort of terror. Oh, yeah. It's a one-handed. Okay.
Okay, good. The world is safer. Thank you for your efforts. All the stuff.
Roderick Cash. Alright. Where's my other one-handed bullshit weapon? Okay, I guess I should return to the thing.
Yeah, so the loop here is you go to town and you disenchant all your shit. And then you go do more things. I've got a whole bunch of mats, a whole bunch of gold, a whole bunch of legs.
All right, yeah. What? So we just breaking down all this shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Cause like
Salvage. Oh yeah, I don't need a fucking two-handed horse shit. It's funny because this early in the game, I'm just like, all right, I will just smash down everything and not worry about it. Oh yeah, I want to use that thing instead. There we go. Because like it'll be about 40 seconds before I get something new and better anyway. So.
Yep.
Okay, so what do we do with this Heraldric Cache? Oh, loot it.
You right-click it and then it
a bunch of bullshit came out. Oh.
A bunch of bullshit.
Plans and crafting mats. Oh, 35,000 gold. That's okay. That's fine. Sure.
Yeah, you get a lot of gold.
Hella gold.
You will also be starved for gold.
Yeah. Does the game do that? Does it still do that thing where it's like every time you die, you gotta spend 1 billion gold on repairing your?
Well, every time.
Yeah, I know I know the two-hander was better. I know I didn't want it. Two-handed weapons. I'm not into it. I appreciate the value of that particular item, but I'll get something better soon. I want double punchy, not single punchy. Okay, I've reduced my carrying. You have a dumb helmet on. Why are you wearing that? You look stupid.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
No, it's not great. You look silly. All right, what do we have to do?
We have to click the Nephilim obelisk.
Okay.
I love this animation. Look at it.
Oh, yeah.
So
and there's like a portal inside. Little grabby hand. All right, let's get in here.
Hyrule Spy, hello from Montreal, man. Hyrule Spy is from Toronto.
I'm sorry, Hyrule Spy.
Look at that weird bell thing.
It's the best.
It's super weird.
And
Conduit pylon.
rock the bells. Oh, what does this do? Oh, cool, look at us shooting lightning.
Run. Kill everything by running into it. Don't hit. Don't get hit. Oh my god.
Run into everything. Don't run into that. Give him the stick. Don't give him the stick.
Don't give him the stick. That video, holy shit.
I made a pork chop sandwich as reference the other day, and like most of the chat was like, "What the hell is he?" Ooh, an orange ring.
God, so
most of the
good.
chat was like, "What the hell is he talking about?" But a few people were like, "Wow, yep, pork chop sandwich."
Those are the old days of the internet there.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. When we kill these guys, I gotta identify my new orange ring.
Oh shit! What? You got a ledge?
Yeah, that's right.
Legendary.
Step back from that ledge, my friend. All right. Hit with the thing. Could be dead. You orange-looking guy. Yeah, crushed.
I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them. Wait for it from now on.
Yeah, Miss Legendary.
Because they're legend. Wait for it, dairy.
Oh, I got the Nagel ring. Summons a fallen lunatic once every 11 seconds.
Awesome.
And 30% chance to find magic items. Yeah, Nagel ring.
Nice.
Schnagel ring. Man, this game is heavy on the nerps. It's all about nerps. Diablo loves nerps.
What?
What were you just doing?
What do you mean?
I don't know, your character's like jumping up and down. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
Lucky hide breeches of the bear. My bear pants. Put them on, I have a bare ass.
That was
No, they're terrible. I don't want to wear them. Oh, but I got shoulders. We got shoulders. We're moving up in the world.
yeah.
That's so
Adding
funny.
that shoulder slot. It's a big step.
I'm gonna switch my dropping bombs thing on into something else. Let's go back to lashing.
There's one other thing that bothers me about the skill design in Diablo, which is that the basic, like all of your runes are just a straight upgrade to your skills.
Yeah.
You never want to use a skill without a rune.
Sure. Yeah, but I mean, I think the idea is that you're supposed to choose between them. Like initially, yeah, it's really stupid because it's like it's a binary choice. It's like you attach the rune or you suck.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I don't think this game was designed with levels 1 through whatever in mind. Like it's kind of like Warcraft in that way. And that like, I get the impression that they just don't really give a shit about that part of the game. Where they're like, yeah, once you're at the proper level, then you're playing the real game. But for the beginning, it's like, okay, suboptimal design just to get you through.
I mean, the reason I want it is because I want I want more build diversity. There's sometimes when I look at a rune and it's like the best rune for my build is like, yeah, it does make it do more damage, but it makes it do a damage type I don't want or something like that. And I'm like, if the basic skill were just like a little bit better to the point
Right,
where...
that makes sense. Like numerically, like if it just flat out did more damage but didn't do the whatever the side effect is.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. What the fuck are those things?
What, the little like...
Yeah, the little orange skull, is that
those
new?
are... We pick them up in order to increase the bar that's like the...
Oh, I see,
to
okay.
boss.
Got it.
The TTB.
TTB. Oh, look at my little fat lunatic friend. Go kill him, lunatic. Get him.
What the shit? You got spammed.
Yeah, that's my my
That's the
nagel,
ring.
my nagel ring.
Naggle.
Yeah, it summons those dudes. Hey, a yellow guy. And he's shooting
Where?
bombs.
A murder.
Mandrake Wraith.
Ooh, that's a really cool name. Mandrake Raid.
Like, just like oozing a sarcasm. Oh, that's a cool name, buddy.
It's like he chose it when he was like 15.
Yeah, totally. It's his live journal
My name
name.
is Mandrake Raid.
MandrakeWraith.livejournal.com.
Yep, absolutely.
His dark pages profile.
Yeah. God, the internet when we were kids was such a terrible place.
Yeah, it sure was.
Because it was all like trying to be edgy, and that's terrible. So what's Mandrake Wraith's back?
I think we just made it up. Like, he was just the angstiest villager, and he was like, no way, Mom and Dad, you can't tell me who to be friends with. Diablo's my best friend.
I'm gonna be friends with these undead monsters.
I'm gonna go hang out with Diablo.
You can't stop.
Diablo's mom lets us drink wine.
Oh my god. And that means that we're mature.
That's right.
Like, you can't see how mature we are because you're just blinded by the momitude.
Mandrake, right? I'm sorry, Mandrake. I'm sure you're totally cool. Hey, I got a new ability.
Like, he's probably turned into a really cool guy now. and then we kill him. I mean, like, you know,
and
some
then we
of us chose Silent Osiris when we were his age, so.
Well, it's funny because things like, and I feel often like outside of this because my Twitch is just my name, but like, the like hacker alias thing is totally like been legitimized.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Freeze people now.
I mean, like there's like I found out what Co-Carnage's real name is the other day. And I was like, what?
Yeah, right. Like, and that's the thing. You can just like be like legitimately like, that's your name. And I kind of love that. Like that's sort of the part of the like, you know, cyberpunk internet future that I can buy into. That like we get to choose our own identity, and if your identity happens to be, you know, like Lord Darkraven, then that's cool, man. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, it's all about building that personal brand.
Yeah, and it's funny because I think that it applies. I think that it applies to, you know, like non-internet personalities too. Like a lot of the people that I know don't go by their like birth certificate name.
On gold pickup, gain armor for 5 seconds equal to the amount of gold you picked up. That's awesome.
You just wear your gold.
That's awesome. It's called Gold Wrap. That's the name of the thing.
Fade the Revenant. Named such because he has the best haircut of all the Revenants.
Fade the Revenant. Awesome.
Well, we killed him and his dumb haircut.
Yep. A new skill slot is available. Yeah, I don't care about that.
But yeah, people have lots of reasons to not identify by their name, like, you know, like abusive former partners, or like a parent that they don't want to associate with anymore, or they just
I saw a lot of conversation
don't
about
like
that
their
recently
name.
with Facebook.
I was gonna say Facebook and Google both have had, like, because I guess their attempts, like, Google justifies the, like, you have to use your real name by being like, well, we're trying to stop like trolling basically, so that people are accountable for their shit.
Yeah.
But for Facebook, it's just straight up marketing, right? They just want to know who you are so that they can like better sell to your demographic.
Run.
Yeah, lightning.
Oh, don't run into that.
Fuck, it happened again.
Yep.
Oh, so many
Don't
worms.
run into that again. God. These monsters are the worst. Keep running.
Run, but like, run carefully.
Yeah, exactly. Run away!
Run with glorious vengeance.
Oh my god, where are all the bad guys? Kill them. Kill them all. Oh, damn, we ran out.
Hey man, glory can't live forever. Sick transit gloria, Steven.
Yep.
I didn't even think I could get any better.
It's a good impression. Great Delilah would be honored.
Yeah.
Oh, Way of the 100 Fists.
We're gonna introduce an NPC to the West Marches. That's just great a lot.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I
shit,
want
check
to
it
play.
out.
Well, I want to play D&D with Nolan North. I mean, I want to play D&D with everyone. So, fuck.
Fuck.
Get out of there.
Oh dear God. That's some bullshit.
That was some bullshit. Y'all excited?
All right, stop doing things. Oh my God, Jesus.
Zonkian.
God, I hate these guys.
Here. Ugh.
They just make so many minions that like block shots. Okay, get out of the stuff.
Yeah, seriously, this stuff is some bullshit.
Yeah. Astute cross.
Is that an item you just got? Oh, it's so astute.
The astute.
Who describes an item as being astute? Like, does it notice things? Does it have a high perception? I don't understand.
I got the Centurion's Spur and the Astute Cross.
Yeah, I didn't get anything good. I got a whole bunch of fucking horseshit. I guess this punching device is pretty good.
Balor the Maligned. Okay, so like here's a guy who just like fell in with the wrong crowd, and then like he's been trying to like get rid of his bad reputation for years.
Well, the funny thing about being the maligned, ooh, hey, I got a legendary
Everybody
wand.
knows that he is.
Do you want me to give you a pity wand? It's orange.
Yeah.
All right, let me just Google it here. www.whatisThiswand.com. Bloop. There you are, my friend.
Fire. New transmog.
Put that in your pipe and smoke
way better
it.
than what I'm using right now. That was like plus 50% damage, plus 50% life.
So yeah, the thing about being maligned is that it doesn't really say anything about you. It just says stuff about the people around.
Yeah, other
you.
people.
Like,
Yeah.
this guy is someone nobody likes. Oh, Blighter. There's another thing behind us too. Oh yeah, there we go.
Blighter, the Rift Guardian.
Oh, I hate these centipede arm dudes.
Yep, they suck. Super suck.
Yeah, freeze, motherfucker.
Do not want. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
seriously. No, get out of the fucking
Give me all my
tentacle shit.
Oh, look at those blood shards. Look.
Get out of here.
Sweet.
Oh, new pants?
Magic pants.
Yeah, I got some new magic pants too. Magic
Cool.
pants. Wait, hold on, was that a way better mace? Oh, 30% damage. Doot. Okay.
So when you're out, let me know and I'll talk to Auric and close the rift.
Okay.
Then we can run another rift.
Yeah, let's keep doing it. We'll just rift till we drop.
Boop.
Woo!
Blood runs true with you.
Who's this guy supposed to be again?
Who, Auric?
Yeah, it's glowy dude.
I don't know. Who cares?
Somewhere there's a game writer whose heart you just broke.
Yeah, Chris Metzen.
Okay, well, breaking Chris Metzen's heart is okay.
Yeah,
It's allowed.
So let's see, about Auric. I can create a rift to test your skill, but first I require a keystone. Not true, Auric. Reawakening. Only the most powerful of Nephilim can enter the rift. Not true, Auric.
Supposedly we missed a goblin in that one, so let's be on point with our goblin viewing. Why? Look at
He's just like an ancient ghost who like used to open rifts for Nephilim to test their skills, and now he's doing it again.
look at all my friends, Steven. Look at them.
Yeah, you've got like 4. Damn. Does it just like spawn one?
Yeah, every like 11 seconds, I think it spawns one.
Hang on, I'm gonna gamble with some of my blood shards so that I get a good
Oh, yeah.
shield or something.
I don't
Mystery
have-
shield.
I don't have
No, I
enough.
don't want a fucking Crusader shield.
I don't have
Dude,
enough shards for that shit.
Oh my god. Literally only Crusader shields. Break all that shit down.
Yeah, for real.
How does the game play with online only? Would you prefer a game like Torchlight rather than online? How do other looters like Borderlands compare to Diablo 3? What makes Diablo 3 better or worse? Okay, so let's talk about this. I don't give a shit about online only because for me, it doesn't change a damn thing. Yeah. I recognize that it changes things for other people and that sucks, but for me, it's just no problem. Like when there's lag, and especially at like the high levels when there's lag, that does suck, and I'm starting to see a little bit of that, so that's frustrating. But it also means that I get to play with my friends really easily, and that's great. Would I prefer a game like Torchlight that can be offline? Like, I think allowing for both offline and online play is nice, but also it means that like, I mean, their restriction that they did is that it's only online so that you can always take any character you've been playing and play it with your friends, which is, you know, it's a valid choice. And I think we can say that commercially it's clearly worked out for them. So I love to talk about the difference between Diablo 3, Torchlight 2, and Path of Exile, because I think they're a triad of really interesting case studies in this kind of game. So Diablo 3, like, there is no game out there that has as good character power feel as Diablo 3. Like, you feel like a badass. Your punches strike with power, and your freezing rays look at that. There's like rotating beams of epicness around my freezing
turns out that Blizzard knows how to do flashy particle effects really well. Like, it's kind of their jam.
It's not just particle effects either. It's like screen shake and the sound. It's just animation also. So like, Torchlight 2 does a lot of that with screen shake, and that really, really works for Torchlight 2. But like, their animations aren't quite as strong, and their particles aren't quite as strong. Path of Exile, generally, in my play experience with it, did this quite poorly. It didn't feel powerful or impactful to use the vast majority of my skills.
I never played Path of Exile. Which one is that? Is that the like?
It's the free-to-play one.
Yeah,
it's a fun game, and it's a good game. And the thing that Path of Exile does really well that Diablo 3 does not is build diversity. Like, you can create crazy different characters in Path of Exile because of the way their character builder system works. But of course,
sure, I think that I think most people would point to that, the inverse of that, like in Diablo 3, the lack of build as being like a big drawback to this version of Diablo.
Yep, absolutely. Like, I think Diablo 3 is really good, but it also has downsides, definitely. And then Torchlight 2, what it does really well, better than the other two, is the random generation of levels is really interesting, and it creates really unique engagements. Also, their random boss fight stuff that just happens, like their rare monsters, are way more interesting to fight than these ones. Like, Diablo 3's have specialized mechanics that you can see and start recognizing, but for whatever reason, in Torchlight 2, when you're fighting like a rare boss, it feels super hectic all the time, and it feels like you're a badass and they're a badass, and it's just a scrappy knockdown, drag out fight to see who's more badass at the end. It's super great. I would love to see explosions. I would love to see a game that does the build depth of Path of Exile plus the random generation of levels from Torchlight 2 plus the character power feel of Diablo 3. That game would sell like hotcakes. And I love talking about games like this. I love like looking at multiple examples of a genre and then talking about what each of them does well and what each of them does poorly. Of those three games, incidentally, Diablo 3 is my favorite to play because it turns out that feeling of communication and feedback with your character is super important.
Yeah, it turns out it's kind of a big deal. I mean, you get that same effect in looking at shooters, like, and I think that this is something that Borderlands does really well.
Yep,
is that Borderlands guns feel like very different from one another, and they feel like chunky. Like they feel like there's a realness
lots of impact,
to them.
lots of effect from using them. Yeah, definitely agree.
And they I find that they do a really good job of making animation feel like relevant to play in Borderlands. Like the loading animations for your weapons and you know, the enemy animations, I think are all quite solid. But I think that you're doing very different things in Borderlands. Like there's similar games, but hang on, I gotta mess with my abilities here.
Someone in my chat asked, so you want Diablo 2 but updated? And like, sort of, but like there's elements of that Diablo 2 did well as well. But actually, like Torchlight 2 was a much better game than Diablo 3.
Sure, but how far apart were those games made?
Yeah, because it had 10 years of game development experience to build it. Yeah. Like Diablo 2 gets a lot of like the original sort of creation. Like there's a lot to be said for having those ideas and refining them first.
Yeah.
But like, you know, we can look at the games that have come after it and pretty easily say like, yeah, there's some serious improvements that I'm sure the creators of Diablo 2 looked at and said, oh man, that's a really cool thing.
Well, it's hard to look at a game that's a sequel, especially like if you look at the Diablo series, like they're not just responses to themselves, right? Like it's not a linear progression. Yeah. Like in an alternate universe, Diablo 3 is very different because the games it's responding to never came out, right? Like there's like the
Torchlight 2 hadn't come out.
Yeah, or if Borderlands hadn't come out, or like there's this whole like ecosystem of game types that affect each other, right? And so it's really unfair to compare Diablo 3 only to Diablo 2, because you gotta remember that it was made in a space that exists full of other games like it.
Yeah.
Horse shit up in there. God, is there anything more annoying than being like unable to move and watching your health bar like disintegrate?
Oh god.
Like it might be the worst feeling that there is in games. Speaking of which,
tense. Yep.
let's get the fuck out of here. Gape wound the greedy.
Gape wound the greedy.
Gape wound. God, poor guy.
Yeah.
His parents are cruel.
Like, I wonder what happened. Like, did he just get, like, gored by a boar or something like that? And then, like, instead of dying, he just, like, transitioned straight to a state of unlife.
Gape wound. Yeah, because he's got a gaping wound, but
Right,
also
yeah,
he's like,
so
what
he
is he
just-
greedy for? Like, he didn't have a lot of loot.
Maybe he's greedy for life.
Maybe his like, yeah, he was gored by, like, the thing that caused the gape wound, like, perforated his stomach, and his curse is, like, just to eat forever, because
Yeah.
he can never
Yep,
be full.
Definitely. Love it. And, like, that's how he didn't die. Because
Yeah.
he was, like, you know, he started running around eating living creatures, and that
Yeah, he has to
was, like,
feed his
horrifying,
eternal
unholy
hunger
magics that, yeah.
into it.
Subzo is asking about how these games compare to a game like Marvel Heroes 2015, but I haven't played Marvel Heroes, so I can't particularly speak to it, unfortunately. I have a friend from Behavior who loved Marvel Heroes.
Marvel Heroes wasn't Marvel Heroes that like it was like Gauntlet, right? But with like Marvel characters.
With Marvel Heroes.
Yeah. Marvel Heroes.
Boosh, boosh.
Right. I always love that moment of calm after you just like wreck up the place, and then everybody's dead. It's like, yep, we win. There's no more monsters in this immediate vicinity.
Von Darkmoor is like, man, if Steven got together a team and kickstarted a game like what he and Adam just described, I would finance the hell out of it.
Man,
And,
do you know how many millions and millions of dollars we would need to make a game that's as good as all those other games we just described combined?
Like, I think we could do it with like 15 million.
Alright, if anybody's got $15 million kicking around, I've got a donate link down there. You can just throw it in there.
Just
and,
throw it to Adam.
Just check
I'm
it
sure
in
he'll
here.
give me some.
Yeah, and we'll come up with it. I'll hire Steven. We'll start a game company.
Like I think a game like what I described could be done for 15 million. That's a probably inaccurate estimate. Like it would probably be more. And the reason I say that is because humans, myself included, are terrible at estimating things.
Yeah, that's true.
We are terrible at it. I know this because it's my job to do it, and I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, that's the hardest. Like when you're working on a project and someone's like, "How long is this going to take?" and you're like, "But
A year? Oh, it actually took 5.
yeah, exactly."
But that's actually been on my mind recently. Like as I look at my career in the games industry and what I want to do with it going forwards, I don't think I'm at a place where I could actually basically drive a Kickstarter on my own. Realistically, I don't have enough experience to lead a team in developing a game like that.
It's funny because Kickstarter, it's just like a straight up trade, right? Like you accumulate. We were talking about this one that like Luke and I were talking about this when the Blades Kickstarter came out, like Blades in the Dark. So John Harper has a long and varied history of just being like a super helpful dude. Like pretty much every big indie game, like indie tabletop RPG, released in North America within a certain period of. Rua, I will pretend your $15 is $15 million. Thank you. We just need to multiply that by 1 million, and we'll be good. So John has had a hand in like most big games. Like he designed a bunch of stuff for the design of Dungeon World, the graphic design. Like he did our logo and the crest and stuff. And like he did the cover of Fiasco and like you know all this stuff. And so what he was doing while that was happening was accumulating. Don't die, Steven. Accumulating social currency, basically.
Yes.
Like sometimes literally like favors, but mostly just like good vibes, right? People who are like, yeah, man.
People who are saying, this guy is a smart guy.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. He's gonna do a good job.
Exactly.
He's
and then
willing to help you out.
when you run a Kickstarter, I almost died. That was intense. Which is to say, I lost more than like a third of my health. When you run a Kickstarter, you're just trading your social currency for actual currency.
Yep.
You know, you're like, okay, everybody, you were waiting for me to do a thing, so
Help, Adam.
I'm trying. I'm being chased by monsters. I don't know if you noticed this.
I know it is a thing that happens occasionally. Yeah, and like I think that I will be able to get there eventually, especially if Roller Coaster Tycoon is very well received. That's going to be really awesome. But like, these are things that people definitely think about.
Well, the thing I think is interesting about the social currency exchange is that sometimes people accumulate social currency and then trade it for stuff that they don't have like expertise or talent at, right? Like you could probably run a Kickstarter for an indie game, and if you did a reasonable job of the video and the promotion, like you have social currency from like roleplay and stuff that would be able, you'd be able to cash in to like start this thing, but it doesn't necessarily correlate directly to like could make a game.
Yeah, that's what I like. I have a thing inside of me that like I really don't ever like doing a bad job. I like doing good jobs and things, and it makes me a little bit conservative in like the risks that I take. But I would also like to think that it means that when I do take that risk, that I will be able to deliver.
Yeah. And
like that's another part of it, right? You only ever really get one chance, maybe two if you're really lucky.
Right.
So I don't wanna blow that chance. When I give you, when I have my chance with you all, I want to make sure it's gonna be.
Well, you run the risk of Final Fantasy Elixir syndrome, where you're like, I'm only gonna get to use these elixirs once, and then you beat the game, and you're like, well, I never used my elixirs.
Needed to use them, so
never got around to using them because I was too conservative.
Yeah, that's the risk of being too conservative, but yeah. Oh
Fuck.
shit.
No, I don't want the guy over here.
Frozen.
It's a bad place for Scary Man.
Okay, so we're just gonna like kite around all of these monsters forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Are you going Widdershins or counter Widdershins? Which direction are you going?
I'm going counter Widdershins.
Okay.
I'm going Widdershins, not Diesel.
Right. Oh god. I'm just gonna save my dashing ability for not getting hit with all the ice crap. Perdition. So if we kill him, do we get Perdition's Blade?
Integrate this function says Silent Osiris wants our relationship with him to work out. Absolutely true.
Legendary mace.
Like, that's definitely something that I think about, right? Like, I don't want to, like, I want to make certain that I am creating value for the people that I am involving myself with, whether that's other streamers that I work with, or whether that's, like, game developers that I work with, or whether that's gamers who are playing games that I am working on. I want to make certain that the people who put their trust in me have that trust rewarded rather than penalized.
It's tough. I think that for the most part, people that try to create things don't go into it being like, I'm just gonna half-ass my way through this bullshit.
Yep.
But it's the like it's that struggle with like done and good being in direct competition with each other most of the time.
Oh yeah.
You know, where you're like, well, fuck, I can just never finish it if I want it to be perfect. And I think that's why, like, most creatives, like, most people that make stuff feel like a little shitty about the things that they made in some regard or another. They're just like, well, you know, it is what it is.
It's actually really interesting because, like, The Secret World, right? It had some problems when it came out. Like, it got middling reviews. Decent, but, you know, not what we were hoping for, certainly. And I've always felt a little bit...
I got a mace. I need to identify.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of stuff here to check out.
Have you got any legendaries yet? Because I've gotten like 3.
Oh yeah, I've got 2 equipped.
Okay,
I just got 2 more. I got an amulet.
Fucking right. All right. So how let me see. I compare it to. That's way better than this magic mace.
Yeah. Squirt's necklace.
That doesn't sound good.
So yeah, like the Secret World. Like I've always felt like just a little bit weird about like the quality of it because of my direct involvement and like because of like the kind of, you know, middling reviews that it got. Oh damn, dude! Oh no, that's two-handed. Okay, never mind.
See, yeah, that's what I did before. I was like, awesome. Aw.
But like now, with a couple of years of distance from it, like people look back on the Secret World and regard it fairly highly. It did some really interesting things with quests. Its dungeons were quite good. It tried to do like a much more horizontal progression than other MMOs were doing at that time. And like it had problems, yes, but so did almost every other MMO that came out. So like in hindsight, all of a sudden I'm looking at this thing from the perspective, and I'm starting to really look at it differently. And that's a thing that just takes like time and experience to start recognizing.
Yeah, for sure. Become immune to all attacks. Oh, that sounds cool. Serenity now. Ooh, increased resistance to the elements. I got a mantra. Okay, I think a healing thing or a...
I'm gonna try that.
No, I'm gonna take the reduced damage. Yeah, let's try this.
Ooh, slow time. Nah, I think I gotta keep Frost Nova. Wave of Force.
Alright, I'm gonna go break down this bullshit.
Ah, that sucks.
Ooh, a rare amulet. Hells yeah. Get on my neck.
I think Storm Armor is better than Light. And Explosive Blast, sure, whatever. Reduce all cooldowns by 20%. Glass Cannon, no. Negative.
Yeah, not in this particular instance of the game, thank you.
So I've been playing with my buddy Ian, right? And I've been playing through hardcore. We're doing like Torment 4 or something crazy like that. And I think I died for the first time pretty recently.
Yeah.
But like, it just goes to show the difference between gearing yourself and speccing yourself for hardcore versus gearing and speccing yourself not.
Oh yeah, totally. Because if death is not an issue, like if dying is like meh, whatever.
We gotta wait for that.
No, still can't. Don't want to buy anything. Ooh, I have a socket. I'm gonna socket something.
Oh, should we take like a 5-minute stand up, stretch your legs?
Yeah, I guess that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Let's do that. Cool, cool. Alrighty. I'll run a quick commercial. We'll do 5 minutes and we'll come back and then smash more face.